Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's get ready to rumble. This is Pokemon cards. Yep. Sure is. It sure is. Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
This place is crowded. Oh my god. We need some people to die out here that aren't me.
What now?
What now?
Victory for
Victory for Sylvanas.
Hello.
Hello.
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Elixir of pain. Elixir of suffering. Yo, what up, comrade? Drinking wine tonight. Hyper Hedgehog, 80 months? That's like 80% of the way to 100. It is! Swing! They were the 80 months. Oh, it's definitely helping with not dying. No doubt about it. No doubter. I think dangerous might be a little too dangerous right now. Abandon that for a bit. And then this one's a good one. And then I'm gonna go in here. God, there's so many Hillsbrid quests.
Loktar. Go.
Rescue that guy. You fill up the water skin. Where you no. That's not a well. This is a well. Yeehaw. And Zen Chaos, 19 months. They have 19 months. Zen Chaos. 19. They have the 19 months. Yo, my staff's better. Hell yeah. Sell that cloak. Drop that down. We good. All right. Here we go. Hillsbrid Foothills. Someone just died in the Arathi Highlands. That's like right up there. Uh-oh. Also, everybody, if you haven't seen the latest Pointless Top 10, it went up literally a couple minutes ago. Go give it a like, comment, subscribe. There it is in chat. Much appreciated. Pointless Top 10 Pirates for Pirate Day week. I gotta chug some other things, I think. So I got strength. That's what I got chug. Sick. Cool. What a big fun time. Also, there's no way I die tonight. At least from a computer crash. A tongue! A bear! I'll help.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That person was... They did not give a shit about this bear. They were like, I'm busy. Yo, 2 tongues already. Let's go. This is way better than last time. I think I'm gonna buy some more melon juice. I need more. Oh yeah, Ghost Wolf, Ghost Wolf, Ghost Wolf, Ghost Wolf. Dup, 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 dup. Come on. There it is. I think I love going to every zone because I just love singing the music to that zone. Not even singing, but humming the music.
What is it?
What is it?
And you are.
Oh, they don't sell anything.
Be quick about your business.
Be quick about your business. Melon juice. Alright. Sick. Watch your back. Oh, I got so many quests. I'm covering the thing. What can I make? Elixir. Oh, I can make elixirs of wisdom. Let's go. Love to see it. Give me that 6 intellect for an hour. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, I'm jacked up on potions. You kidding me? Yeah, we return to the place of death. All we have to do is this, and then the mountain lions. Technically, I could kill the mountain lions right now, but I think I'm gonna wait. Dum, 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 dum. Feels good to be back. Too big to die now, dude. 100%. I swapped back to my 2080 Ti. Haven't had any crashes yet. Moved my webcam from the one USB port down to the one at the very bottom, in hopes that the crashes were just USB port related. I think we're looking good. We go, big donks, big donks. Big donk. Neat. Let's drink up. Cheese died. Oh wait, that was the Arathi guy. Burakoto Bane killed a level 12 troll shaman. Damn, dude. And an 11 priest died up here. All right. How's everybody doing today? How was your Saturday? I almost thought it was Friday for a second. Not gonna lie. I'm all right. Whoop. Okay. Donk. What up, Fard Court? I played Dredge all day. Nice. Someone died to a Hillsbred peasant.
Not enough mana.
Embarrassing, embarrassing. There's no way I would ever die to a Hillsbred peasant. No way. Went 7-2 in Wilds. Oh, I forgot about my Eldraine draft. Dude, I'm like 3-1 in one of my drafts. I need to keep playing it. You had to work overtime. That sounds like the opposite of big fun time. I played League all day and probably should have spent my time better. I agree. You probably should have, but I get it. You know, I've been on the League train. I've been there. Whoop. 4K people dying on Stitch's EU due to server lagging hard for 10 minutes. What the shit? Well, there's your problem. They're playing on EU. Just move out of Europe. Duh. Are they dumb? What are they, stupid? Let's get a quick heal off here. Is that life root? I definitely can't gather any life root. Nope. Alright, let's just ghost wolf up. Mm-hmm. Ooh, a rogue. I need to kill those. 2 rogues. Another rogue? Wait. Hold on. We just had a 24 rogue die to a Hillsbred peasant. Not 5 minutes later, we have another. Wait. 24. Oh, they died to a syndicate rogue. Okay, wait. And they died to a. Oh, they died to a pet. Never mind. Wait, they died to a syndicate rogue. That's what I'm fighting. What? I think I just pieced that together. It's like, hold on a second. I'm fighting syndicate rogues. Dude, I love Hillsbred. Oh, what a great zone. Especially after being in the desert. Or not the desert, the African savanna. And after being in the Great Plains. Feels fun to be in a forest.
Thanks.
Razorfen downs. Oh boy. Tank's down. Let's see if more people die after the tank dies. Out of curiosity. Hillsbred Dungarrock Mountaineer. Not quite. Oh, not a shadow mage. Don't you hit him. Don't you hit him. You dumb totem. Okay. Silverwing warrior.
That's still charging.
Oh, innocent blood. Nice. Oh. Don't pull yet. All right, now pull. $31 shaman and dude, what is happening? This is scary. Everyone's dying. If you're confident, I'm confident. Oh my god, what a last word. Dying in RFD, and their last words were, if you're confident, I'm confident. That's actually one of the best ones I think I've seen. Binksington, 100 bits. Here's $1 for being you. Hey, thanks. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I like being me. Ghost Horn, 49 months, Twitch Prime for Bormano. Thank you for gifting Bormano your Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. 49, I don't know, 49. So like, there, the 49 months. Maybe the spider drops the ichor. He did not. 2 people hit 60 at the same time. A little suspicious. Oh yeah, last week we were watching Nick Cage. I almost forgot. Hey, this guy died. Oh.
That smells
Morgan Vic with the 91 months. Got my hardcore rogue to 25. Finished my first hardcore instance without a hitch. Spread the positivity. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. I hope that's me. What the positivity? No, not the passive, dude. Not what the passive, not 30. What the passive, not for what the passive, not for what the passive, not 6. What the passive, not 7. What the passive, not 8. What the passive, not 91. Swing. Woo. There were the 91 months. And with that, a Taran warrior died in Zul'Farrak. Guildies help guildies, he says. Well, good dunk.
charging.
Glug glug. All right, drink up. Alrighty. 91 months is a lot of months. Mm-hmm. Big bops there. Nice. Oh god, this place is a mess. Oh, and there's a shadow mage walking up to. Oh my. I don't like this. I think I'll be fine if I just... you know what? I'm gonna drink up. I'm gonna eat this, reload my food buff as well. Here we go. I'll be fine. It's just 2 watchmen. Yeah, we good. Donk him, donk him. What are you doing? Attack. God. Embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing. Right. Hit him. Attack. Swing. Swing the staff. What are you doing? Okay. I don't think he knows how to do anything. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's keep rolling here. Let's take out this watchman. Or watch woman. Good. Got the Shadow Mage. Dum, 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 dum.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Donk.
Yet.
Yay, an innocent blood. Huzzah. Savior of Azeroth, 5 months. Hey, Crendor, just want to let you know you broke my no add-ons rule. I downloaded Zygor today. I think I'm hooked. Dude, hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Thank you for the 5 months. Glad you're enjoying Zygor. Use code Crendor. Honestly, Zygor's been really nice. The main thing with Zygor is like you don't have to follow it exactly, but it's a nice like guideline to have where I'm like, okay, I should be around this level, or I should be doing these types of quests, or like this is a good like I don't know. I enjoy having that. Dum, dum, dum. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's Jailer Eston. Oh God. Can I pull this guy alone? I think so. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Pop the lightning shield. I started blasting.
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
Drink up. All right, back out we go. I'm actually going to kill this Watchman
That spell isn't
so that he doesn't aggro. So that's the last thing I need is walking into a third mob. Good. Okay. Here we go. Drop my totems. Get a little mini heal off. Let's drink up. Then we're gonna roast Jailer Eston. And we're gonna roll it. No respawns back here, so that's good. Here we go. Okay. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. He's dead.
that spell isn't ready.
Sick. It didn't even pull the Watchman. That was actually great. That was actually fantastic. And this guy's aggroing over here. This is fantastic. Let's go. Woohoo!
I can't
Wah, hey. That guy resisted. Great. Let's turn this in. Wait, he's the gold key? Oh my. Oh, there he is. Pizza. Shit, are you shitting me, ass? Here we go. Oh my god, he's got bow and arrows. Okay, good. Oh, thank god he didn't actually pull the Watchman. That is fantastic. Oh my god, netted for like 10 days. There we go. Cool. Now we have to quickly turn this in. Wee woo wee woo. Wee woo wee woo. Go, go, go. Fantastic. Okay. Now we go to the other guy. Dum, dum, dum. We're getting respawns down here. I think if I just do a little shimmy shake down the mountain, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. See, I told you, just a little shimmy shake. Sick. Oh. Death by Cookie? That guy died to Cookie? Are you kidding me? Cookie, like the Cookie in the new Pointless Top 10 Pirates that you should go watch right now and give a like, comment, and subscribe to? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. In fact, after I kill this mob, I'm gonna check the comments. All right, let's see how the comments are doing on that video. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hello, everybody. It might not be good for Pointless Top 10, but I know what 10 models of each weapon and what 10 armor sets are my favorite. That's too much. I adore how Crendor calls these pointless, but is this... What? Mr. Smite will always be #1. I can still vividly remember when I fought him, seeing a big-ass Tarn with a big-ass hammer next to a big-ass ship with a big-ass cave. Damn, that's a lot of big asses. As the GM of the Red Rum Pirates, I appreciate this. I'll give you a lifeboat, but how is Cookie solo? Cookie's definitely my favorite WoW pirate. What? Pirates are Pog. They are Pog. Caught this right after it uploaded. Hell yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm this early. Nice. Why would you subject yourself to YouTube comments? You gotta do it early on. You gotta increase engagement on the video. That's just what it is. I gotta eat these claims. Oh, damn. All right, here we go. I gotta refill the wine. Well, I'm doing a balancing act between wine glasses here. Perfect. Whoop. Listen, I'm trying to pour it out of like the aerator thing. It shit's wild. All right, there we go. Or the it's not the aerator, it's the comrade, what's it called? You know. The decanter, that's the one. I knew you'd know. Yeah, it's a nice decanter. All right, roll out. Also, I'm a bar and a half away from level 22. Let's go. Donk. Donk. All right. I've had that decanter on my wish list, never pulled the trigger. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I'd say it's worth getting. It's nice to have because it just aerates the wine while it's just chilling around, you know? Yeah, it looks neat. Cleaning it, yeah, usually what I do is I just like pour some soap, like dish soap in there and like water, and then I just go like, woo, woo, woo. So yeah. Whoop. Wait, is this already like... I think that one guy already cleared this out. Hell yeah, let's go. Failed attempt? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Three fails in a row? What is this? What? Oh my Christ. Oh my Jesus. It's the dumbest shit. Oh my God. Unlock the goddamn thing. Thank you. I knew they were gonna spawn on me. Okay. I knew that was happening. At least that's done. Got it done with. Ooh, lesser mana potion. Nice.
I can't cast that. That's still recharging. The spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, someone was saying the EU stuff earlier. I mean, listen, their problem is they're living in the EU. Move out of there. Like, what are they, stupid? All right. God, I need mana. I can't drink. They got this stupid ass torch burst on me. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, we got another vial of the innocent blood. Good. Oh, I need rogues. How's the way dealing with a spider? Did you say what wine you got there? Oh, actually, I got it on my phone. Hold on. Let me kill this rogue. Pointless top 10 times I died in Classic. I mean, what I was going to do that I thought would be fun is pointless top 10 least deadliest mobs in Classic Hardcore WoW. I think that'd be funny. That's a perfect pointless top 10. Like, mobs that are definitely not going to kill you. Donk. There we go. There's a watchman just chilling up here. If you die to these mobs, you are terrible at video gaming. Yo, that guy just hit 25. I'm halfway to 22. Well, I'm half a bar away from 22 now. Oh yeah, so the wine I'm drinking, hold on, let me pull it up. It's actually a really good wine. And it's only like $27, which in like terms of wine is really good. It's a Muga Rioja from Spain, unfiltered Reserva 2019. It's like this. Muga Rioja. Really good wine. The flavor profiles were oak, tobacco, vanilla, and leather, earthy, smoke. And that was right away. I knew those were like my 2 favorite flavor profiles. So I was like, dude, sign me up. Mm-hmm. Dum, 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 dum. Hi, Crendor. Nice to see you are still enjoying this. Been following you since the times we did podcast with Jesse and TB. As an advice in hardcore, we would want to do quests when you're a higher level. And also, wait. We would want to do the quests when you are higher level and also try to use one-hander shield spec. Dude, I don't know what you just said. Well, I know what you said, but I also don't know what you said. It sounded like you were talking like Gollum. Like we won. Hold on, I gotta harness my Gollum.
We wants to do the one-handed shield spec. And we wants to do the quests where we higher level, precious.
Like it sounds sounds like you're busting that out. I was like, what? But I get what you're saying. Also, that roasts my throat when I do that. Cozy houses is a good one. I like that. But yeah, I'm actually trying to pivot to a one-hander and a shield. I just need to get a good one-hander. I also need to kill some rogues. And then at level 30, I'm gonna go enhancement, and I'm gonna pivot to a like Wind Fury weapon. So I'll go back to a two-hander. I just haven't found a good one-hander. I got the shield. Like, I got the shield ready to go. I'm just waiting for my one-hander.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like, I get a one-hander before dying? That's the question. It's another rogue. I also need one more vial of the innocent blood.
That spell isn't.
That's weirdly good. Is this a thing I have missed? What, my Gollum voice? I have been collecting herbs. My herbalism's at 104, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I've had my Gollum voice for a while. It just, when I do the Gollum voice, it actually, like, pains my throat. It's like how when you have a stamina bar in a game, like, my stamina bar is just like, because I have to find it. You gotta go way back in here. So you have to be like, you gotta, like, hit that back part. And then you have to be like,
What's taters, precious?
and you gotta, like, hit that back. That roasts you. 3 level 60s died in Strat home. Shit, dude. In fact, I saw a TikTok where people were like, everybody was liking the TikTok. It's like, this lady sounds like Gollum. And I was like, you kidding me? I can do a better Gollum voice than that. I should do a Gollum TikTok. That's a giant ass moss creeper. I still gotta kill some rogues. Yeah, I gotta get on that Gollum talk.
Yes.
Wow. That's the easy part, just being like, but once you start talking, that's when it's like,
Oh, yeah, well,
yeah.
precious.
That's what I did when me and Dodger did our one Let's Play, that one dating sim game. I did the Gollum voice for the one guy, and that was like, that was hitting, man. Still need 3 rogues, but I don't know where any rogues are. Maybe I'll just keep killing some. Actually, everyone's killing the stuff over. Oh, there's a spider. My throat's too old, Gandalf. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Me and Toaster Woman rewatched The Hobbit in the winter last year, which was pretty fun.
I need to get closer.
Honestly, The Hobbit's not bad. It's like, it's not as good as Lord of the Rings, obviously, and it's not like an amazing movie, but like, I think I just love the aesthetic of The Hobbit. It's got a lot of CGI, so that's kind of like, some people are like, it's too much CGI, but like, overall, it's like, I don't think it's that bad. It's bad? Well, that's subjective opinion and you're dumb! I think it's pretty alright. It's a very cozy movie. I think the first Hobbit movie's probably the best one. The second movie, it's a hobby movie. The second Hobbit movie is probably... Actually, which one is the... God, the second and the third. Here's the thing. The problem with the Hobbit movies is they could have made it into like one big movie. I don't know. Woo! I leveled up. I would have rather they made it into like one big like 5-hour movie. Okay, okay, so the Hobbit movie overall I think is good. It's not great. They're very cozy, they're kind of fun. I love the adventure parts. The biggest issue is when they deviate from the books. When they're like, they add in the love subplot, which is stupid. I actually like that they bring Legolas back. I think it's kind of cool. But then they just do like the dumbest shit with like the love subplot. The lyric, or not the lyric, the God, what was it? There's something else that annoyed me. I can't think of it now, but... And it wasn't the love subplot. I think, yeah, you know what? 2 movies would have been fine. I think it could have been done in 2 movies. Oh yeah, the pale, I mean, like, the pale orc is okay. To be honest, like, the actual Hobbit book itself is kind of a wacky, goofy book, so, like, I don't really care that much. I think that's why I don't like the love subplot being in it. Because the Hobbit book itself is, like, just a goofy, wacky book, and then they try to make it serious with, like, this love thing, and then they have okay. The worst quote in that movie is when they're like, why does it hurt? And then she, or whatever, they're like, because it was real. That's the dumbest shit. Because it was real. That was like I was like, okay, can we just not have that? Like, there's plenty of cool stuff in it. But yeah, I think 2 movies would have been good enough. Nice. Did he not drop anything? I guess not. The one-on-one moments with Bilbo and each character is good. I did love the Bilbo moments, yeah. Like, I think the core of the movie is good. It's just the shit they try to, like, add in was not as good. My mana is low. Let's drink and eat. Doom, 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 doom. My war song reports are green. They did drag out a lot of scenes, that's true. I love me some Saruman. I love the Saruman. I wish they would have gotten more into like the side characters, like the Saruman stuff, where he like betrays them all, and like more about like Thorin's dad and stuff, because they just like they throw him in there, like, hey, Thorin's dead, there he is, and he's dead. It's like I'd rather have more information about that than like a love plot, you know. Again, at least 60 seconds, all Gandalf's doing is cleaning and filling his pipe. I mean, that's a crucial part of the movie. I don't know why you want to remove that. Honestly, they should have put in like 5 full minutes of Gandalf cleaning his pipe. Well, Gandalf just trying to get high. I would have rather had that than the love plot. I don't care about romance in movies, but I hate when it's forced. You can always tell when somebody's like, it's like a Hollywood thing where they're like, what do we need? It'd be really cool if we could insert some sort of love interest. Like, you know, they do that type of shit. And it's like, that's what I hate. Like, I don't mind if it feels natural or something, but it doesn't feel natural. It feels like they just shoehorned it in because they're like, we need this. It's like, okay. Thing is, the Hobbit book, or there and back again, is a book about a third of the size. Yeah, it's like a third of the size. But they explain that away by stating it included parts of the similarity. I mean, I guess, but like, I think 2 movies was fine. Yeah, like 2 movies would have been great. You have like, even if they were like 4-hour movie, I know that's like, people are like, how are we gonna sit in a theater for that? Honestly, The Hobbit would have been a great like TV series. Like, if you had to redo The Hobbit now, I think it would have done better as a TV series. Don't give him idea. I mean, listen. I watched the Hobbit TV series, all right? I watched it on stream because they paid me money to do it. And I probably wouldn't have watched it otherwise. It was very mediocre. It had like no soul to it. It was just like, there's no soul to it. I love how intellectual Smaug was. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of great stuff about the movie. Like, it had good and bad things. That's why I say I think it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie. But it was a very cozy movie, and that's what I enjoy most about it. Yo, Crendor, can you check out my first song I made? Well, judging by the fact that you're not following the channel, I get the impression that you're just going to random streams and asking them to watch and listen to your first song. So no. If it was like, I follow, you can't just follow after that. I mean, if this was like somebody that's been following for like a year and they're like, yo, Crendor made a song, I'd be like, all right. You can't just be like, hey, check out my song. Oh, okay. Also, what kind of song is it? What genre of music are we talking about? Alternative rock? All right, I'm not a good alternative rock person. I'm a strictly, I listen to EDM. I listen to trance, techno, big room. That. So I'm not an alternative rock person, so I wouldn't judge it fairly. I listen to the that's what I listen to. Or I listen to the like Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then all of a sudden, like, builds up, and then it's like, fucking like bass drops hard. That's what I listen to. Because then I go to the gym, and then when I'm lifting, when the bass drops, that's when you start pumping. The only like rock I really listen to is like kind of like old school, like I'll listen to like System of a Down and shit. Just because it's like, I love how weird it is, where he's like, it sounds like something out, like, you know what I mean? And then they'll just like bust into just random, like, like, I love that. So I love System of a Down. But EDM is new relative to it. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, I listen to EDM, but it's like such a broad genre now. Because there's like white girl EDM, which is like, just your classic, like, it's like a mix between, God, what's her name? Lana Del Rey and like drum and bass, or not even like lo-fi. And it's just like, like I can't even do it. It's like Lana Del Rey mixed with lo-fi music. And here's the thing, I don't even think it's bad. Like, I think it's okay, but like, it's not the type of music I listen to. I listen to like the Armin van Buuren podcast every week, the Estate of Trance podcast. I've listened to that podcast for like years. I love Armin van. He's like probably one of my favorite dudes. He's just like, it's me, Armin van Buuren, and we're listening to A State of Trance. Here we go. And then I listen to all my trance music, and then usually I get like 3 to 5 songs a week from A State of Trance. I just like build up my repertoire there. And then I got like my big room list. But yeah, I mainly listen to trance music. I love trance music. Because trance music's nice because it like, it does what it says. It puts you into somewhat of a trance. And it like has a build up. Some of it has drops. I love big drops, but like sometimes it's just kind of like chill where it's like, like I love synthesizers. Oh yeah. I like my drill music from Chicago. I mean, dude, I've listened to some hard style stuff I like. Also, Olay with the 88 months. Thank you, Olay. What the passive not a lot of passive not what the passive not what the passive not what the passive not what the passive not is what the passive not what the passive not what the passive. Thank you for the 88 months, Olay. That almost kind of rhymes, like 80. I can't even do it. Whatever. All right, let's keep going. Dude, that and yodeling. I love yodeling music. If there's 2 things I love, it's EDM and yodeling. They need to make EDM yodeling. They might have already. Takeo Ishii is easily the best. He kind of has like EDM yodeled, I guess. That's why I like yodeling. Toaster Woman actually found a like Mongolian throat singing style band. I don't even know what they're called, but they're like, they pretty much do Mongolian throat singing. It's great. You got into Mongolian throat singing because of me? Nice. The Who? No, I don't think it's The Who. The main singer's a really long-haired girl. And she's like, ah, yeah, and then some other guy's like, sounds like the
I don't have the targets.
I don't know what they're called. Hold on, what should I? I should show off some of my favorite music. I'm probably gonna get copyright struck, but I mean, we're on Twitch television, right? It's gonna happen. I mean, the VODs will usually mute the stuff. That's true.
Charging.
Hold on. Well, let me check my Spotify. I'll give you a taste of Cren music. In fact, I have my trance playlist, and then I have my top tier trance playlist. I'll give you like samples. I'll give you sample sizes. Hold on, here we go. Pantheon, Orion Nielsen. Hello, everybody. It's Orion Nielsen. There we go. Dude, I love this song. Is kind of old now, but like this is a banger. Oh god, wait. Is that even the... Oh wait, this is it. Hold on. This is Crendor gym music. Oh yeah, here we go. Dude, I love this build up. Listen to this. It's got a bit of like early 2000s Crazy Frog vibes to it. You're right. Right, it's gonna build up here. All right. Starts building up. All right, hold on. We're getting to the drop. So good. So good. I love very like melodic things. I love like when it hits like with the harmony and the melody. Or I guess harmonic, not melodic. I mean, you can see it. Like if you go back to like my old machinima videos where I used to play techno songs at the end where it's like. I'm very like. I don't know what it is. I think even going back to like, I think I just like that type of music in general. Because you can go back to like Age of Empires 1. Back when I was in 6th grade. All right. Hold on. Age of Empires OST. All right. I loved one of the most like harmonic sounds in that soundtrack. Hold on, let me find it. This is Age of Empires 2. You lied to me. Is this it? This one. Oh yeah, this is a banger, dude. Age of Empires: Rise of Rome. Hold on, we're going there. Hmm. Mm-hmm. The guy pushing his music doesn't seem to be here anymore. I mean, that checks out. I can't even get it. What is it? 115? Yeah. Turn it up. Oh yeah, we gotta turn it up. Dude, here it comes. We're about to drop. This is where they're like... This is where all the drugged up people in the audience are just like... And they're like, put your fucking hands up. We're about to get to that point. You ready? Here it is. Dude, what a drop. I love this song. I love this song in 6th grade, and I love it now. But here's the thing. It gets better. It gets crazier. All right. In fact, we're getting to the most replayed part. This song has 184,000 views. Dude, it's coming. Wait for it. There it is. Dude, they hit you with the super bass right there. Oh, man. What a fantastic song. Amazing song. It was, I mean, remind you, this is music from like 1998, all right? Maybe like 1999. That is fantastic. 27 Orc Warrior died.
Thanks.
Well. Gooby Bear Claws with the 5 months. Crendor, how did you know I'm all drugged up? Well, it's a Saturday night and your name is Gooby Bear Claws. I wouldn't expect anything else. What, for 5? It's like they were 5 months. Maybe the rogues are back. So yeah, I think that's more like harmonic, right? Not melodic, it's like harmonic. I like very harmonic type of sounds and beats and stuff. I don't know. Whoop. That's subsonic. Ooh, another bear tongue. Let's drink up. Hold on, what's another, let me give you another, like, trance song. Let me find a good one here. Oh, here we go. I love this one. This one's called Autumn Hearts. That's fitting because it's autumn now. Trance. Who made this? I don't even know who made this. Atragoon? Oh, here we go. Wait, Interstellar Remix? I don't want an Interstellar Remix. I just want normal song. Oh, here we go. So you got the build up. When you get trance, you get like a nice warm up, right? You're warming up. Let me get to the part. Then you get a little bit of a wind down, but you're building up. This is where you're going into a trance. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Oh, we got a mini drop. It's not even dropping yet. You get like a fake drop. Here we go. Now you get the real drop. That's good stuff. Bang, 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 bang. All right, copyright. We gotta stop. Twitch is gonna get mad. So anyway, that's the type of music I like. I listen to that at the gym. I listen to that in the car. Big fan. Love me some trance.
That spell isn't ready yet.
All right.
I need more mana.
It's always funny because, uh-oh. Whoop. It's always funny because people always see me and be like, Crendor must listen to the most chill music. But I listen to very, like, energetic chill music, I guess you could say. Dude, do I really gotta pop a health potion here? Nah, I'm good. Cool. You know what else I would listen to? Is pointless top 10 pirates in World of Warcraft. I'd also give it a like, comment, and a subscribe. Mm-hmm. No doubter. Oh. Someone died in Fellwood to a grizzly bear, dude. We just talked about bears. That guy just died to an anger claw grizzly. Just search by local total wine because they're the only good option for wine variety. No Mugo for you. Damn. Must be a pretty rare wine. I mean, they only had like 5 bottles left where I was. So maybe it's like a... From what I read, it's actually a blend of like Spanish red wines where they took a lot of really good wines that were like, I don't know, like not generically made, but something about, you know what? I'm just gonna read the description. Hold on. I'm really bad at this. Hold on. Something about they take a bunch of good wines and like mix them together. That's like all it is. Rioja. Unfilled. There we go. Dude, imagine dying 57. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, like a blended whiskey type thing. Pretty much like they're running out of like ways to sell the wine. Or like they run out of, it's something like that. I don't know how it works. And so they like take a bunch of the red blends and like styles, they just like mix it all together. So it's a bunch of like really high quality wines mixed together essentially. Spanish red wines. Specifically Tempranillo. Tempranillo? 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 So yeah, it's really good. I love it. It's probably in my top 5 wines now, to be honest. I need to go back to those rogues. Also, I need to sell some stuff.
The spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready. Still recharging.
Just need one more tongue. I think I'm gonna go sell stuff over here first. 19 troll mage died. Watching the death log is very fun.
And you are.
Visiting family, a family member is selling a single brand of wine for life. Find it at CVS. What's it called? Out of curiosity.
Some. Strength.
What is it?
Bloop. Bloop. Actually, maybe I need spider meat.
Farewell.
Retail player, by the way, playing WoW Classic. I'm 23. It's so easy. I mean, if you're like taking your time, paying attention and shit, it's easy. I don't take my time.
What can I help you with?
I play like an idiot.
Strength. That spell is. I can't cast that yet.
All right. Bloop. Josh Sellers. Oh, I've heard of that. I have indeed heard of Josh Sellers. I think I had it. In fact, I think my aunt bought it for Christmas once. It was very okay. It was a classic, like, not bad, not good wine. I was like, I mean, this will do. This will work for getting me drunk on a holiday to not have to deal with family stuff. It's better than box wine.
That spell is.
I've had box wine. Box wine's not good. It's literally just grape juice with sugar in it. Or grape juice with alcohol in it, I mean. Which, listen, if you just want to get drunk, I don't care. Drink your grape juice with alcohol. But, like, if I'm going to drink poison, I'm going to drink some good poison. That's what I've said before. I'll say it again. If I'm going to drink some poisonous shit for my body, I'm going to drink some good-ass poison. Oh. Uh-oh. I think it might be already quoted, to be honest. I think the old quote was like, if I'm gonna drink some poison, it's gonna be some good ass poison. Well, now. Do, 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 do. Any rogues? Oh, we got 2 rogues. Let's go. Hopefully they drop a Blood of the Innocents as well. Nothing is truly original. That is actually true. Nothing is original. Here's one. A 2. Even people that think they're original, their personalities are somewhat stolen from other people that inspired them. No innocent blood. Well. Kill shadow mages. Actually, it doesn't really matter what I kill. Maybe they drop it more than the others. Oh boy. Like even me, when I first started, I was like really inspired by Rurikar, Rob, The Unforgotten Realms. I was inspired by a lot of other WoW videos and Machinima people I listened to. Mindflame is probably the one who inspired me to do non-content. And then as like years went on, I started like listening to other people. Like I feel like I got a lot of Bill Burr in me now, because I listen to a lot of Bill Burr, where he's just like, hey, here's the thing. I love Bill Burr. Uh-oh, he's walking over there.
I'm still recharging.
Mindflame, dude, Mindflame was ahead of his time. He was doing like put chicken in the bucket and stuff. He was getting like subs and resubs and donations before it even like was a real thing on Twitch. What do you know? They did drop it. All right. Oh yeah, I'm level 22 now. I didn't even realize. Already got it. What do you think of Nim? Was that the Blood Elf rap guy? I thought he was alright. I just enjoyed making fun of Blood Elf rap. I was also like a dumb, like, 21-year-old. So really, a perfect World of Warcraft player. Dude, oh my god, what was that one guy? There used to be this one guy that annoyed me so much.
I need to get closer.
And he was like a douchey, like, backwards baseball cap wearing, like, 35-year-old.
That spell isn't ready.
Jesse Cox.
Can't cast that yet.
And he would make, like, really dumb rap songs and stuff about World of Warcraft. And then he went to jail for, like, domestic abuse or, like, something like that. Jesse Cox. Do hardcore servers have the same achievements and stuff that the add-on had? I don't believe they do, no. I'm not even kidding. The dude went to jail. I don't even remember. What was his name? God. I can't remember his name. It's probably for the best. Remember Final Boss TV? Oh my god, dude, I remember Final Boss TV. I actually went on his like show with Jesse one time, or podcast, or whatever he did. Dude was a little weird. Which checks out, because overall he ended up being weird. Like, he wasn't, like, crazy weird, but he was, like, just weird enough where I was like, this guy's a little weird. You know, some people, they just, like, weird you out a little bit.
I need to target something first.
Man, there's so many people I forgot about in the World of Warcraft history, I guess, of like YouTubers. You remember Elvine?
I can't cast that yet.
Remember Elvine? Wow.
That spell is
I don't. It's better that way. Don't remember him. Switch this up. WoW Hob? Dude, WoW Hobbs is great. I still love WoW Hobbs. I've done a bunch of like Hearthstone stuff with Hobbs. He's just a really cool dude. Oxhorn was really cool. He just plays like Fallout now or something. I remember Athene as well. I have some Athene stories. I think I've told them before on stream, but... Yo, what up, Octo? So, I think I told you, or I told you in your stream or something, my level 23 shaman died
too far away.
because my computer crashed while fighting a mountain lion. But I felt like, you know how an athlete like takes some time off? They're like, I'm gonna retire, and then they like take a month or two off, and they're like, you know what, I'm coming back. I had that happen. And I was like, I can't go out like that. And so here I am, level 22 and almost a half. It's my it's my Brett Favre arc, yep. And oh god, it's a boon raid. Meth raid, oh Jesus. This is a classic boon raid. I wouldn't expect anything else from a boon raid. Boon, did you know there's a new pointless top 10? There actually is. Oh Jesus. Dum 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 dum. Thank you, Boone, for the meth raid. What's going on? Hello, everybody. We were just talking about old YouTubers that are like forgotten. Not like me, because I'm making new pointless top 10s, like pointless top 10 pirates that you could check out right there. Pointless top 10 pirates that you could check out right there. Pointless top 10 pirates.
I'm out of three.
Like Octopip. Nobody knows who that guy is. Octo, you're like one of the only other people I know that actually plays like old game, like old platformers and stuff like me.
I can't cast that yet. That spell is...
Dude, Boone actually missed pointless top 10 pirates because he was streaming. Imagine streaming instead of watching one of my new videos. Yeah, I love going back and play. I need to do my Banjo-Kazooie stream pretty soon, actually. My annual Banjo-Kazooie stream. Usually I do it in the fall, so I'm pretty excited. You haven't beat Banjo-Tooie? What? Huh? I've beaten it twice now. You gotta beat it. It's honestly like... The final boss is actually kind of difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. It's much more difficult than the first Gruntilda.
It's too far away. Still charging.
Well, I'm trying to eat my food before I talk.
I can't cast that yet.
It's bad manners. But also, you have to chew your food. So if you don't chew your food enough, you're gonna get digestive issues. Tell you right now. You might be young, you might be like, oh, my stomach's fine, I gotta chew my food. I literally guzzle down hot dogs. Well, you know what? Not for long. Not for long, kid. Before you know it, you're gonna end up with your back hurting and playing League of Legends like Sam does. Anyway. What was I talking about?
Charging. I can't cast that yet. Charging.
Dude, when you get older, literally anything will throw your back out. I don't really throw my back out, I throw my neck out.
That spell is...
Which I guess is like somewhat like your back.
I can't cast that yet.
Throwing your neck out's even worse. You can't even turn your head. Dude, that one time I messed up my neck so bad, I just sat at my computer. I remember it was Wrath of the Lich King Classic came out like a year ago. And I was just at my computer. I couldn't even walk. I tried to go for a walk and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. So I just sat leveling my druid like this. And like no movement, just this. Because any movement would just hurt.
Closer.
It was terrible.
I'm still recharging.
I would alternate ice and heat usually. And then you get old enough, dude. I always love telling people the physical therapy story. Where I was like, you know, I've been doing YouTube 15 years now. In January, it'll be 15 years. And I got recognized at physical therapy. I was like, that's how you know your audience is old as shit, when you get recognized at physical therapy. I was literally getting physical therapy for my neck. And then my physical therapist was like, oh yeah, it's crazy that you do like YouTube and stuff. I've like told some people. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. And then some guy from behind a curtain, I don't even know what this dude looks like. He was behind a curtain getting like worked on. They're like crunching him up or some shit. And the guy behind the curtain was like, Crendor? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, dude, I could recognize your laugh from anywhere. And I was like, that's true. I could too. And he was like, I don't really watch your stuff anymore, but I still follow you. And I was like, hey, it's all good. I don't really care. And he was like, it's really cool just hearing you in real life. And I was like, thanks, man. I have no idea what the dude looked like. He was behind a curtain. And my physical therapist was like, oh my God, that guy knows your YouTube? And I was like, I guess so. Never knew what he looked like. He's probably dead. He's probably dead. It is what it is. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Minor fortitude. Whenever you get two mobs on top of you, I just turn into like a televangelist. Oh, Jesus. Deliver us from our sins. For I have many. Oh my God, I'm getting low health. Sell some shit.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend. Oh,
Right
okay.
back.
Drink and eat. My demographic's like 25 to 50 is my main, which personally I think is great. When you get below, like, some streamers and YouTubers, they're like at the 25 and under, like Sput. No, thank you. That's too much Zoomer for me. The like chat's always flooded. They're just trying to be crazy in the chat. They're just like, hee hee hee, I said balls. And you're like, okay. And everyone's just spamming the chat with memes. I got too much pain for that shit. Mm-hmm.
I'm out of range.
I remember being 24. Actually, that was 10 years ago. Jesus. I was 24 10 years ago. I'm 34 right now. Dude, it gets so weird when you start getting older, because, like, I don't feel like I'm 34. I still feel like I'm in my late 20s. But then you just keep getting older, and then the kids look at you like you're old, and they're just like, ah, that guy's old. He's like 30. He's in his 30s. And I'm like, what? Huh? I mean, just because my neck and pelvic floor and stomach hurt doesn't mean I'm old. Right? Right? Honestly, when I was like 21, I was already like 35. So it just, it checks out. Now I'm like 50 at 34. Also, hold on. Did Jesse upload the podcast yet? He did not. Okay. He said, sorry, been swamped at work this week. Absolutely fucked. I'll get it up tomorrow. That was yesterday. He did not get it up. Well, on the dude, we're hitting the point where now we're gonna have a podcast go up tomorrow, and then the podcast we record tomorrow is gonna go up next week. The reason I thought about it is because we have an amazing story in that podcast where I talk about last week we went to like a little like pig roast barbecue thing that my friend always does. And so it's just like a bunch of like, it's just a bunch of random people. And then me and Toaster Woman were there. We were like sitting at a table and my friend came over and he's like, hey, how are you guys doing? We're like, we're doing pretty good. And then these like old people came over, like probably like late 50s. And this guy, I swear to God, was he felt like he was a Jesse Cox. This guy comes over with his wife and they sit down. They're like, hey, what's going on, kids? And we're like, oh, just nothing. We're just talking. And they're like, hey. And the guy goes, you see that new Turtles movie? And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah, the Turtles, you know, Ninja Turtles. And I was like, oh, Ninja Turtle? I don't think I've seen it. My friend was like, oh, I think my brother saw it. He said it was pretty good. And he's like, yeah, I used to love the Turtles in the 80s. And I was like, yeah. So, yeah. Nick Crokery just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Nick Crokery. Like, we're using that absolutely 100% free Twitch Prime, not available in all countries, up from $80, $120, $140 a year. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm gonna run away from this bear, actually. So that's not even the worst part. I'm giving you like a sneak preview to the Cox and Crendor podcast, but he hasn't uploaded yet, so it's whatever. So anyway, this guy is talking. His wife is like absolutely in shambles. She's like, why did we sit here? She's like a 55-year-old woman. Like, I just want to talk to the other 55-year-old women. I'm talking to like kids about cartoons. Because then my friend was like, oh, it's like that SpongeBob episode. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that SpongeBob. And she was just like, right? And so anyway, some other like old people come over and they sit down and they're like, oh, it's Janice and Marty or whatever the shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. So she starts talking to them. But then I'm somebody, I love people watching, all right? So they're like, my friend has to leave. He's like, all right, I'll see you guys later. And he was just like, if you need me to come get you, tell me. And I was like, nah, I'm good. So me and Toaster Woman are sitting there and these like 4 like 60-year-olds are just talking. They're like, my grandchildren, my grandson Jeremy, he lives in New York. I had to go to New York 6 times. Him and his wife had a kid. So I had to go see my grandchild, and New York is unbelievable. You wouldn't believe New York. And then I had to talk to my daughter-in-law, and then they were like the babies, whatever. I'm just like, okay. But then they start talking about traveling, because she talked about going to New York, and they're like, oh, we went to this place, we went to New York, we went to Boston, we went to Japan. And I was like, you went to Japan? And then they're just like, oh yeah, our son-in-law, or our daughter-in-law is from Japan. So their son married a Japanese woman. And I swear to God, this guy, the Ninja Turtles guy, had maybe the greatest quote I've ever heard at like an old people gathering thing. Okay? This guy goes, yeah, so I was talking to her. And he said, all right, so God forbid something happens to my wife. All right? But apparently, if that happens, you can marry a Japanese woman and you can help them have kids because they're not having kids over there. So you help them repopulate. And, and everybody at the table was like, And then he pauses and he goes, but apparently you gotta be a Japanese guy to do that. You can't be like me. And I was like, oh, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, wow, look at the time. I gotta go. It's getting pretty late. And then we left. But I was like, dude, that is prime podcast material. I'm so glad we stayed and heard that guy say that. Honestly, the funniest part to me was he said that in front of his wife, who was just sitting there like, the fact that he was just like, if my wife dies, you know, God forbid she dies, she's right here, I could marry a younger foreign woman. It's like, what? And help him repopulate. Like, what? This man is 60 years old, mind you. Like, straight up. He was like, give or take 5 years. Like, he's 60. He's probably like late 50s, early 60s. How many glasses of wine she had? I don't. They weren't even that drunk at that point.
Charging.
So yeah, that happened.
That spell isn't good. I can't cast that. Charging. I can't cast that yet.
Dude, I live for those moments. I love this, like, I love random, inappropriate moments like that where everyone's just like, and I'm just like, hell yeah, dude, podcast material.
That's still charging. I can't cast that. That spell isn't good.
Dude, I swear to God, some boomer people are just like so socially inept. It's like mind blowing. Like my dad. Hold on, Briarthorn. I swear to God. Okay, last year, I don't even know if I told this story on the podcast. I probably did. My dad was like, the Packers aren't on TV. I want to watch the Packer game. Do you want to go to the bar and watch the Packer game with me? And I was like, Dad, they're on Amazon Prime. Twitch Prime, by the way. They're on Amazon Prime. You have to have an Amazon subscription. He was like, I don't know what the shit, Amazon, Walmart, whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll go to the bar and watch like a quarter. Or I said I'd watch the first half. So I go to the bar. And then he's like, hey, all right. And so we were watching the Packer game. They were playing the Titans. Okay? And they start playing bingo in the bar, all right? There's like 7 people playing bingo, and they start like talking over the TV. And he's like, bingo? I want to watch the Packers. I don't want bingo. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus, here we go. Here it is. And he's just like, bingo? I don't want bingo. So the girl, it's like these two like 25-year-old girls just being like, all right, we have B7, and I swear to God, he goes, how about A12, Aaron Rodgers on the television? And I was like, hey, can we get the check, please? Check? Anybody got the check? We got the check. That'd be great. Can we get the check? He literally said A12 on the television. And I was like, so then the waitress comes over. The waitress is also like this 60-year-old woman, and she's like, and he's like, I don't want bingo. I just want to watch the Packer game. You know what I mean? She's like, I get you, sir. I'm a Packer fan. He's like, see, you get it. You're a Packer fan. You know, I was like, still waiting on that check. Still waiting on that check. And then right before halftime, They're just like, all right, and whatever, B12, whatever, and they're just like, bingo! And then he literally said out loud, he's like, we don't care about bingo, we care about Packer football. Haha. And I was like, okay, it's halftime. Well, it was great seeing you. I'll see you the next time we see each other. All right, bye. That was it. That was a moment in history. So yeah, Bears are better. They're actually not better. They're actually a dumpster fire right now. I could go into numerous reasons why. Would you like me to? I do a football podcast every week. And I watch football every week. I can go into in-depth details of how the Bears are probably the worst team in football. I'd actually call them the worst team in football. Not only is their coaching bad, their quarterback play is terrible because he doesn't know how to read a defense. They don't know what they're doing in terms of roster building. Their defensive coordinator is probably going to jail. Their head coach is like a deer in headlights. It's actually maybe the worst franchise currently. I'd actually rather be a Texans fan. Why jail? The rumors are, they haven't really came out and said yet, but that he enjoys things that you should not look at on the internet. Is the rumor. Let's see. I'm halfway to 23. It says I have to grind to 24. So yeah. So it's really just been a crazy ass week for the Chicago Bears, to be honest. Dude, Jordan Love's been great. I've really enjoyed watching Jordan Love. In fact, I think I'm smarter about football than a lot of the radio people, to be honest. Like the guy on the Bears radio. Okay, so obviously I'm a Packers fan in Chicago, so I have to listen to Bears radio. I turned on Bears radio this week. The guy was like, you know, Jordan Love, he only threw for like 170 yards last week. It's not even that many. I was like, well, if you actually watch the game, he threw for 170 yards because 2 defensive pass interference penalties that they would have caught the ball on gave him an extra like 110 yards. Dumbass. Also, he's made some unbelievable throws. There was like a fourth on the final drive of the game. He had one throw, literally like Patrick Mahomes, like sidearm threw it like that, like darted it right to the receiver, and he like dropped it. It was an amazing throw. And then people are like, well, he's not leading a fourth quarter comeback. Dude, he's throwing to Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed. What do you want him to do? Meanwhile, on the Bears, they're like, he just needs some weapons. Jordan Love doesn't have any weapons. He's still doing it in his second game. Anyway, I'm excited to watch football tomorrow. I could go on a rant. I already went on a rant on our podcast. I can't go on another one. Jaden Reed actually is pretty good. Yesterday, somebody was like, Crendor, what can you rant about for 3 minutes? I was like, on our football podcast, I think I went on like a 5-minute rant about football for like 5 minutes. The other thing was Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith was like, the Jordan Love can't even lead a fourth quarter comeback. What is he? And I'm like, dude, this is his second game. It's his second game. And people are like, yeah, but his completion percentage is low. It's his second game. I don't even know. The entire podcast is, okay, so hold on, here you go. 3 guys talk about, or wait, no, exclamation point football. There it is. That's our football podcast. It's me, Alpaca Patrol. If you know Northern Lion and the Northern Lion Super Show, it's me, Alpaca Patrol, Bear Taffy, and Dumb Dog. Dumb Dog's a Steelers fan. Rob is a Jets fan. Really, the comedic part of the show is that Rob is a Jets fan. That adds like a really large amount of comedy. I'm a Packers fan, and then Bear Taffy used to be a Patriots fan, but he's more of a Tom Brady fan, and now he is kind of just a football fan overall. I'm a Giants fan. It's kind of rough this year, but yeah, you got some Super Bowls in there. And then Well, Sinvicta's not on this year, but Sinvicta's the Buccaneers fan. Tom Brady retired, so he's not here this year. But the Bucks are 2-0. I mean, they're not doing too bad, honestly. The best part was listening to Rob rant about the Jets week 1. Sinvicta actually showed up again just to laugh at Rob because he was in tears laughing. Because it was like this entire offseason. This entire offseason was the Jets being like, finally, guys, we did it. We got the quarterback. And then 4 plays in. 4 plays. It's all gone. Like, it's actually comedy at this point. And I was like, on our last podcast, I was like, Rob, I totally understand. You know, I watched Aaron Rodgers get injured on my team, and he missed like 10 games. It was terrible. I had to watch Brett Hundley for like half a season. And normally I'm used to my Hall of Fame quarterback play. It was absolutely awful. And then he came back, and I was like, oh, thank God. So I get it. Yeah, Saquon's kind of getting roasted out there. Running backs in general aren't having a great time.
Charging.
Whoop. It's always funny because, like, I'm one of the nerds that's also a sports nerd. Because, for example, in high school, I would always get along with, like, everybody because I knew so much about, like, everything. So, like, I'd get along with the nerd kids because I'd be like, I play WoW. And the stoner kids because I'd be like, I play WoW. And then I'd get along with the jock kids. I wasn't like friends with them, but I'd get along with them because I knew about sports. So I had that like weird hybrid ability, but I was more of a sports nerd. Like, you can be a sports nerd too. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Here we go. Here we go halfway. I might just start turning in some quests, to be honest. Gamer jocks are a thing. I guess that's true. S-Fan's actually kind of a gamer jock. In fact, I'd say he's very much a gamer jock. I watch S-Fan's college game day things. S-Fan's a really cool guy. I've met S-Fan in real life at BlizzCon. And fished with him. Not in real life, in person. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I was bullied a bit, but I always stood up for the weirdos. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's always fun being able to like sports nerd out to like the normie people too, because like there's much more normie people. I guess now there's a lot of normie gamer people, but like there's always a lot of normie sports people, and they'd be like especially like growing up, there'd be like people at my parents whenever they'd have like a party or go to somewhere, and then some guy'd be like, I don't understand why they're running the football up the middle. Why don't they just run it to the outside? And I'd be like, well, actually, the reason they're not running to the outside is just the team they're playing against has a very good outside defense with good speedy outside linebackers. They're also running a 3-4, so you have the split linebackers instead of the 4 linemen. Also, the running game to the outside isn't really going to work because the left and right tackles aren't very strong. They have better guard play, which really their fault. They should have drafted better tackles, but here we are. So personally, running up the middle, setting up the play action so you get some downfield passes, you dumbass. And then they'd be like, what? This kid's crazy.
Charging.
So yeah. Greasy Sponge with the 8 months. Stay for the 8 months. Greasy Sponge left. It's like stay for the 8 months. Woohoo! How to not make friends 101. Dude, these people were like 50 years old. I was like 20. I don't give a shit. Boone is in game. Run up these. Boone, you're not even playing classic hardcore WoW. What are you doing? Oh, that reminds me.
The spell isn't ready yet.
Playing Overwatch, Torb? Alright, that's acceptable. One of my other parents' friends, I think I've told this story. So one of my other parents' friends, they were always like really normal people. It was like her and her husband. They like sports. They're normal, right? But then one time I decided to try and find him on Twitter because he'd be like, yeah, you know, I go on Twitter, I talk about stuff, whatever. So I go on Twitter to see his sports opinions. And instead of seeing his sports opinions, I learned that this man really likes feet. Like, really likes feet. And now it's just kind of weird because every time I ever see him, I'm just like, this man loves feet. And I'm not even judging him. I'm like, you know what? That's his thing, right? I don't care. It's just, it's weird to know it. It's just weird to know it about somebody. The fact that like it's the boomer thing where like they make their Twitter like their actual name. And then they like post and like stuff like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why didn't you make like fake account 157 to do this? Like, I don't they didn't grow up on the internet. They don't understand. They don't understand how to make fake account 157 if you're gonna go like feet. All right, like just figure it out. Ooh, what did I get? 4 strength, 2 stam, male belt. Leather belt. I work in the adult business. I can say it's still weird when you know a normie's kink. It is weird. Because they're just like some normie person and then you just know. And it's just... it's just weird. It's weird to know somebody that you didn't know's thing and then you're just like, oh. All right. So it's funny because he'll be like, oh my God. Like it would just be like going through tweets, some tweet that's just like, God, the Bears are so shitty. Why don't we fire everyone? And then being like, God, your feet are hot. Like the very next tweet. I'm just like, what? Honestly, he could have been in this like some even crazier shit. Like it's not comparatively, it's not like too bad. Well, he could have been in the Bears fan feed. That's the worst kind. Yeah, let's sell that. I'm just gonna turn some quests in. I grinded up. What is that? 56%. I'll take it.
What is it? Embrace the shadow. Watch your back. Our time will come.
There you go.
That better be good. Goodbye. I am
Come on.
forsaken. Remember, patience, discipline. Our time will come.
Remember,
Dark Lady, watch
patience,
over you.
discipline.
What is it? Victory for Sylvanas.
What nuts am I eating? I'm eating tacos. Every morning I do eat walnuts though. Do love walnuts. Walnuts are probably the best nut. I would say personally. Doom 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 doom. Boom 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 boom. Anyone saying anything but walnuts actually just wrong. It's kind of crazy, but that's actually the truth. Let's see. I'm gonna hearth back, I think. Yo! Venom sac, silk. So I still want to turn in these war song reports and stuff. And I gotta turn in this Thunderbluff quest. Yeah, I'll do that. I just fly back from Undercity anyway. Macadamia nuts are good. That's true. Dum 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 dum. All right, let's fly up here, or run up here. Actually, where do I turn this in at? New York Giants are 1-2. There are 14 games left. It's not the fact that the Giants are 1-2. It's that they beat the Cardinals after being down like 20-0, and the Cardinals are a dumpster fire. And then they lost 40-0, and then actually that's it. They're 1-1. They will be 1-2. Because I'm pretty sure they play some team that's better. Oh wait, no, they lost to the 49ers. That's right. They got shit on. Never mind. I forgot they played Thursday. So yeah. To be fair, the 49ers are probably the best team in the NFC, so. Yeah. Doctor! All right. Dude, I'm so happy I'm almost back. 5.5 bars away from being back to where I died at level 23. That's true. At least I'm not a Jets fan. I've actually seen every one of my teams win a championship. It's pretty neat. I saw the Bulls win, although it was like 1998, but I was like old enough to remember it. I saw the Cubs win in 2016. I saw the Packers win twice, although the first one I was like 7 and I was like, bleh. But the 2010 one, that was spicy, mamma mia. And then I saw the Blackhawks win like 3 times. So I've seen every one of my sports teams win their championship thing. so that's pretty neat. Honestly, of all the teams, I never thought I'd see the Cubs win, and then the Cubs won. I was like, whew. Dude, some like people lived 100 years and didn't even get to see the Cubs win. Dude, yeah, Prime Blackhawks are fantastic. Great stuff. And now they got the old, the new kid.
What would you ask of death? Embrace the shadow.
Connor McDavid 2.0. Yeah, Bedard, that's the one. Wizards Commanders? Oh man, I am sorry. I'm still upset that the Commanders chose the Commanders. They should be the Hogs. It should be the Washington Hogs. They literally have a hog mascot. They should have been the Hogs. The Red Hogs, I think it was what they were going to be. I mean, listen, I got to see 3 Stanley Cups with the Blackhawks. I'm like content. It doesn't even matter. Then they got Bedard, and I'm like, all right, cool. The Bulls are like... Honestly, basketball is one of my favorite sports to watch, but the Bulls are just always great at letting me down. All right, let's fly back to here.
Bye.
And now the Packers got third straight Hall of Fame quarterback Jordan Love. The formula is easy. You just have your first round draft pick sit behind your Hall of Fame quarterback for 3 years. Why don't other teams just do it? Just get a guy in the first round, then he sits behind your Hall of Fame quarterback for 3 years, then you just plug him in. It's easy. And yeah, the Bulls should be a playoff team. It's going to rely on all the younger guys stepping up, like the Io Dosumu and the Pat Williams. If they take the next step, Kobe White, then I think they'll be like a really good team. Especially if Lonzo Ball's knee didn't explode. Like, I swear to God, Lonzo Ball was just like, oh yeah, my knee kind of hurts. Then they're like, oh yeah, he's actually just done playing basketball. You're like, oh, okay. That's neat. I still remember, I was watching the game. They're just like, oh yeah, he's got some knee soreness. Never again. It's been like 2 years. How do you know that much? What do you mean? You're a basketball guy, dude. I told you, I love sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey. I'm a sports nerd. Love it. Yeah, the Chubb injury is only like an MCL, which is still insane. The fact that the dude's gonna like come back to football in 6 to 8 months, it's like, oh my God. I watch curling in the Olympics, all right? All right. In fact, on that the one Northern Lion podcast, or not podcast, the one Northern Lion stream, I did my classic announcers voices for every sport. And they would like pivot through all the sports. They'd be like, do baseball, do basketball, do football. And you could just break down the way. It's literally a template for how they announce sports. So like for baseball, they'll just be like, baseball's a lot slower. So they're just like, all right, and here comes Jim Johnson to bat, you know, batting 287. He's got a 870 WAR. You know, go a little crazy on the WAR statistics, one of the newer ones. But what do you think of this guy? And he's like, well, I really like the way he swings at the slider outside, but he keeps swinging at the high inside fastball. If he could just lay off the high inside fastball, you know, he'd really get his average a bit higher. But that and the walk rate, you know, you don't want to see this guy taking the walks. He really just, that high inside fastball is really getting at him. And if he just lays off it, you know, you're going to get walks, you're going to get better bats, and he just really just believes in himself, and it really will make everything come true. And he's like, that's right, all right. Anyway, this game is brought to you by MeUndies. You like LaMelo? LaMelo's all right. He's a little too like showboaty for me. And then in basketball, they're just like, actually, basketball's probably the hardest one. Hockey, they're just like, stop it right there. You look at that guy's stick. He's hitting on the forecheck. If he could just get that stick in there, he's really going to clear it and then get it back to center ice. Now, you know, if they get this line change off, you know, get these tired guys off the ice, get a fresh set of legs out there, they're really to keep it moving. But right now, I don't know what the coach is doing. He's just really trying to strategize, get these guys out there that know how to play hockey. But you just really got to believe in what your coaches tell you and, you know, trust in yourself. And then football's the easiest one because they're just like, you just got like the Joe Buck, Chris Collinsworth, like all of them. There's Al Michael, like they're literally like personalities within themselves. Like Chris Collins, I mean, they're just like color commentators. You have like the, here we go, third down, and he throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted. He's like, oh, now here's a guy knows how to play football. Watch him read the quarterback's eyes over the middle. Just a thing of beauty. Oh man, Patrick Mahomes. He's not even on the field right now, but just Patrick Mahomes is such a great guy. Chris Collinsworth. That's kind of football. I mean, LaMelo's probably, you have to supermax LaMelo in Charlotte because he's like the only guy in Charlotte. And then Joe Buck. Joe Buck grew on me. He used to just be like, Rodgers down the sideline, caught, Jennings, touchdown. That was his formula. He'd just be like, Prescott, left side, Lamb, first down. Like he just says one-off like statements. And then Al Michaels is just Al Michaels. He's like, here we go, Julius Peppers. Off the... I'm literally like... Oh god, I have to go get the runner now. I can't... Whenever I do Al Michaels, I just think of Kermit the Frog from the Family Guy thing. Julius Peppers also hasn't played in like 5 years or something. I used to like Tony Romo, but Tony Romo, I don't know, they like told him to stop trying, or like he started getting drunk or something. Because he used to like break down plays and he'd be like, oh, I think they're right here, Jim. The quarterback's gonna run a bootleg left and do this. And I'd be like, oh, that's pretty insightful. Now he's just like, yeah, I don't know, Jim. Patrick Mahomes. That's it. Patrick Mahomes. They're like, all right. I don't know. Anyway, I like sports. Former Bear, Packer, Panther great Julius Peppers. Also, not even related to sports, but can I just mention Family Feud? I brought this up on a Cox and Crendor, like Family Feud with Steve Harvey. I swear to God, The amount of times someone gives a terrible answer and they all say good answer is off the charts. He'll just be like, name something you find in the Ashenvale Forest. And he'll be like, the napkins. And then everyone's like, and then Steve Harvey's just like, show me napkins. And it's like, and they're like, good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer. Yeah, the next person, cactus. Good answer, good answer, good answer. Show me cactus. It's like, I don't know.
Strength and honor.
It's up there. It's up there, Steve. I know it. Also, you know, dude, Steve Harvey has like he had like 7 or 8 kids with like 3 wives. Like, Steve Harvey's going crazy out there. So yeah. But not as crazy as the newest Pointless Top 10. Pointless Top 10 Pirates. Give it a like, comment, and a subscribe. Wow. I want to know who they survey. Like, they're always like, we surveyed 100 people. I want to know the people that they surveyed, because some of those answers are terrible. All I remember with Steve Harvey was he's always like, where's your moral barometer? Where is your moral barometer? 34 Orc Warrior died. My moral pressure's through the roof. There's a hurricane blowing in. Love your top 10. Say thanks. Also, with sports, one of my least favorite things and most favorite things to do with sports is go on Reddit. It's like reading YouTube comments, because you get some people that are like, it's interesting and funny to read their comments, and then you get the other people that are like the most reactionary sports fans known to man. They'll just be like, he missed one pass, he missed one basket, and they're like, this is why we should have cut him in the offseason. This is why he's garbage trash. And then they'll like hit a 3-pointer or like make a good pass to go ahead. They're like, I love him, this guy's the best. And I'm like, this is your average sports fan. 5 seconds ago, they're just like, I hate this guy. He missed one basket. He's the worst. And they like make something like, I always said he was my favorite player. I love him. That's what I do. I go into the Bulls Reddit. They would always be like, blow the team up. This team sucks. And then they'd be like, all right, guys, I think we got something. You know, we got a good mix of veterans and young players out there. I think we're actually moving in the right direction. Never mind, blow the team up. This is absolutely trash, dumpster fire, trash, garbage.
Be safe. Go forth.
Get him. Dum 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 da dum. Dum ba dum. Dum 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 ba dum. Sitting in the Cowboys live thread, I can imagine the Cowboys it's loaded with that. Mariners lost to call for the GM manager. You know, they're always like, fire this guy. So who are you gonna hire? Who are you gonna replace them with? They'll replace them with somebody that they'll get mad at again. So it's like, it just blows my mind. Yeah, they're really just, they're acting in the moment. It's just very emotional, surface level thinking of like, right now, I don't like this person, so they should be gone. They did not do a thing currently that made me happy. Hold on, they did a thing that made me happy. Yay! Never mind. People always, they'll just be like, you know, it's either championship or bust. It's like, I really don't think so. Like, listen, I watched one Green Bay Packer championship in the last, like, what, 13, 14 years, and I watched us, like, lose championship games and playoff games. It's still a lot of fun watching a good team play in a season and be competitive and competing when the playoffs are there, even if you don't win the championship. Like, it's still fun. It's entertainment. It's a lot more fun than being a Jets fan, and after week 1, you're like, well, guess our season's over again. Like, it's way more fun than that. Sure, you want to win the whole thing, but, like, it's still like a 1 in, what, 32 chance in, like, every sport. Like, you're not going to win it every year. It's just statistically unlikely. Look at the Lions just want to win a playoff game for the first time since, like, Jimmy Carter was president. Or win the division since Jimmy Carter was president. It's like both. 21 years? Dude, I was cheering for the Mariners last year. They played that, like, 19-inning game against the Astros and lost. And I was like, well, all right. All right. It's almost 3 a.m. I think I'm done for now. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button. Follow along. Be alerted when I go live. Check out all the links below the stream. Also, check out the latest pointless top 10 that I've kept promoting throughout the night. Give it a like, comment, and a subscribe. Also, thanks everybody who subscribed. Resubscribe, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much for all the support. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Although tomorrow I'll be watching football all day. So I'll be back at nighttime, which is usually when I stream anyway. Okay. Okay. See ya.